YouTube, Intuitive Edge here. So, today I'd like to look at our week ahead. Let's take a look at what's going to be in the news coming up this week. I'm excited to be back doing videos. I feel like I've been traveling and I've had a lot going on, and so I like to do videos at least. I prefer to do about 1 to 2 a week if I can. So if I get below that, I was like, I gotta do video. So I like to keep everybody up to date on what's going on. So let's see what we've got in the cards this week. And I'm going to shuffle up and be right back and we'll get started. Okay, so I've shuffled up the cards. Let's go ahead and cut the deck. Let's see what we've got in store for us this week. So immediately we have the Tower card. So there could be some upheaval. There could be some, definitely some things in the news that might lend itself to feel unsettling or perhaps catastrophic. There may be some earth changes, perhaps an earthquake, or perhaps some severe weather that could feel very unsettling. But we have this energy of things falling apart. And I think it probably relates to the earth itself, going through changes, earth energy changes. What's crossing this as a feeling of karma associated with it. Giving back, something coming back around, energy coming back around. I'm going to sit with that for a second and see what else, because it feels like there's a message in there. So one way we could interpret this energy of the Tower, this destructive energy, with the card of recognition or coming back in. I thought maybe somehow tied to feeling karmic, but this is a card of recognition. So it's probably something that's going to grab our attention in a big way and be widely recognized. Perhaps it's probably not something that's just going to go quietly into the news. This may be front and center headlines, okay, whatever that is. Okay, let's see what else we've got here. Okay, so just to mention, just some information that I'm seeing on the side here. I see like some show of force, like a military, either like some, like F-16s, for instance, jets flying, some sort of show of force. Just an image I have. And I'm feeling something to do possibly with the Ukraine, or there's some news possibly coming out of the Ukraine. Perhaps it has to do with a show of force. Not sure what that is. I just thought I'd mention it. Okay, with that show of force, I hear the words unstoppable. So I'm not entirely clear on what that is referring to, but that may be a headline that we see in the news, something with regard to the military that is unstoppable. Okay. So on another level underneath, there's going to be some new action being taken that's going to help uncover something. Perhaps there's some corruption being exposed, or some more high-profile names that are being maybe exposed for different types of illicit activities or behaviors, or something illegal perhaps. But there's an uncovering, and this feels strong, like not just uncovering, but actually pursuing something. So with this ace underneath, it feels like there's something coming up that's coming out, but there's also like a move to pursue either justice or to maybe press charges against somebody. But it's related to, I hear the word trafficking. It's related to uncovering some illegal activities, but look for possible charges to be brought out against people. So with the past card, this is card in the past position, what's fading away, what's leaving. But I focused in on this picture. What just comes at me is this almost looks like a cot or a bed, like behind a curtain or a veil, and it's I feel like there's some sort of like scandal or entrapment, um, something that perhaps has been uncovered. Um, but it looks like that's been done, and now the recognition and the chaos, if you could look at this um, card as like turmoil and chaos and shedding light, bringing recognition to something that is a chaotic situation. This is a card of what's coming up. So we have the past, and then I like to use this as the bridge to what's coming up in the near future. This is a card of, like, when it's upside down, Seven of Fire, it's like you're not really getting the upper hand on something, or you're losing control of something. So to me, there's an element of a group or someone, perhaps whoever is involved in like a scandal or cover up that's being exposed, like they're losing control. They're not able um, to gather the people they need, or work their magic or something. There's like an exposure going on, and it's going to be pretty widely recognized, or at least attention drawn to it. So we may see something of that nature also in the news. Underneath this is what we have in the position of kind of the situation or the person itself. And this is the consequences card, and it's reversed. This could be something that is either unfair or something to do with a legal battle that is not going the way that someone wants it to, or challenges with legal problems. So again, not exactly sure who this is referring to, but there's something or someone in the news that's going to be coming up, like a legal challenge or legal nature. Again, in the environment, we have the Sky King reverse. This is a strong reversal of somebody who's authoritative. They're not acting in their best frame of reference, frame of mind. They're not acting on in their highest good. It's like a little more of a devious side. So this is probably akin to corruption. Again, this whole feeling through these cards of this turmoil and not being able to get the upper hand and being corrupt, basically. So this might be a pretty interesting week ahead. We shall see. But this is a card of knowing when to pick your battles, when to walk away from something. Could show somebody being, I feel somebody's being dismissed. Somebody gets fired. Somebody is being forced out. They're walking away, but I feel like it's almost like a forced on them, like being fired or told that you have to leave, or there's some sort of fallout from this chaotic. And again, with this picture, we have the chaotic scene in the background with this cat fight, and then this cat is leaving. So but it feels like it's forced, like a firing or something coming up, possibly. Then we have, make sure you can see that. So the next card is the Seven of Earth. This is in the future position, and it's the outcome position. This is future, this is outcome. They're similar, but this card here is like lying in wait for something. So this cat is like on the hunt. He's hunting waiting for a mouse to come out of that hole. So the feeling is, this feels like being trapped, like someone is someone or a group being exposed, corruption being uncovered, and this feels like almost like nowhere to go. It's like you're stuck. It's like you're caught, basically. Whoever this is, they're caught, and they don't have anywhere to go. It's like they're just being hunted, kind of feeling. So, again, I don't know who that is or what that is, but that will probably be coming out in the news, so we will be getting a little more clear on that as we go this week. Underneath it all, kind of just to round it out, is the stars card upside down. It could be like illusions, difficulty, like discouragement, distorted mission, couple different ways you can look at that. Sometimes I see this card in reference to literal stars, like the Hollywood stars. So this could possibly entail some people being accused or coming out, being exposed. But there seems to be a lot of volatility this week in terms of stuff coming out in the news. So maybe quite interesting to see what comes. Okay. All right. That's it for this week. Hang on to your hats, everybody. It looks like it's going to be a wild week. Hope you all are doing well. Thanks for stopping by my channel. If you liked it, leave a like, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.